republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Good morning. Like I said, I'd like to call this meeting to order. I'd like to entertain the motion. Minutes. Okay, all in favor? Oh, is there any discussion? All in favor? Okay, I'll move on to the next one. I'd like to entertain the motion that the jail board jail report for February 2025 be accepted as presented. Favor? All right, all in favor? Okay, I'd like to make a motion that the financial report for February 2025 be accepted as presented. Presented. With that, I'd like to take a vote on that. Karen will do the vote.
Mr. Hughes.
Yes.
Mr. North.
Yeah.
Mr. Van Steeper.
Yes.
Mr. Martin.
Yes.
Mr. Weaver.
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to entertain the motion that the intermediate punishment report for February 2025 be accepted as presented. Everybody second it? Second. Okay, all, any discussion on that? All right, all in favor? Any opposed? Okay, move on. I'd like to make a motion that the restrictive intermediate punishment report for February 2025 be accepted as presented. Is there a second? Is there any discussion on that? All right, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed say nay. I'm going to move on to old business. Or any old business that anybody wants to discuss? Okay, how about new business? Anybody have anything to add? New business.
I'll say something, Commissioner. We received a memo from the Department of Corrections last week. So when we have county inmates that are sentenced to state facilities, Sheriff's Office, obviously, we transport them to the state facility. Our drop-off area is what's called SCI Smithfield, which is located in Huntington County. It's about an hour and a half from us. We received a memo last week that starting beginning of April, all new commitments, we have to have them down there at 8:30 in the morning. So just kind of throwing that out there. I'm not sure what the Department of Corrections is doing right now. I think they're trying to kind of re-amp everything. Just looking at closing different Department of Corrections. I would like to see personally, and maybe someday we can actually just drop off at SCI Forest, which is located in Marionville, which is 35 minutes away from here. So just kind of giving the courts, the jail a heads up on it. I'm gonna have to send a car probably at least 2 hours early, leaving the county at 6:30 in the morning to get there at 8:30 at the deadline. So what unfortunately with the Department of Corrections, when they give out memos, it's kind of hard to fight them. It's their facility. I know the Pennsylvania Sheriff's Association is kind of fighting back right now just because it's going to create overtime for the counties. It's going to create a mess. We're all going to get there right at the same time, and it's going to be a nightmare. So just kind of giving the county a heads up on what we're looking at starting next month.
Okay, thanks for bringing that to attention. Michael, do you have anything for?
The only thing I have is we had 4 graduates since our last jail board meeting. CIT program. It's a great program that helps our officers with dealing with problematic inmates and people who are going through a hard time. You'll know that sometimes we get these people in there that don't have the greatest mental health, or they're having maybe the worst day of their life, and they're not reacting, as would be expected. And this just gives them the tools to help de-escalate the situation without going, to a use of force type situation. So we've been sending people there for, I think, 8 years, 9 years now, and It's a great program, so.
Continue doing that.
Yeah, we try to send 4 every time.
You make sure you tell the press what CIT stands for.
Oh, crisis intervention training.
Well, we appreciate it. I think a couple more coming up.
Usually
Another class coming
they
up.
started running 2 a year. Last year, I think was the first year they did 2. And now they've been running one usually, very early spring or right at the end of winter, and then they usually run one in the fall.
That's what all law enforcement officers.
That was law enforcement and, caseworkers and they get a whole different group of people, different perspectives and stuff. It's been beneficial for us.
Do we have any other new business? Okay, I'd like to, with that, no one wants to say anything else, I'd like to make a motion that this meeting be adjourned. All in favor? Aye. That passes. So, ladies, let's get you up here for the picture. Thank you. And, Pat, where would you like? Do you want to go here?